Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Last time we explored the vast area of the Desert Resort, or the Resort Desert. I can never remember which, and it's actually reversed in the Japanese version. But anyway, this time we are going to be heading under this overpass and straight north because we have a new feature introduced in Black and White 2 right off the bat, so let's head right on inside. What should I do? I can't possibly manage everything. Hello there! Welcome to Join Avenue. We don't have anything yet, as you see, so it's just an avenue at this point. Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am the owner of Join Avenue. My dream is to go around the world building avenues that bustle with lots of people, which explains why this is the only region that it appears in so far. Anyway, the problem is, I have no one I can trust to manage the avenue. Something just struck me. You seem to be a trainer traveling around, aren't you? You naturally meet people from all over this region, don't you? I know it seems sudden, but will you manage the avenue for me? Sure, an upper-level managerial position? Pretty much standard fare for a 10-year-old. Thank you so much! Okay, tell me what kind of a person you are. What would be your favorite phrase that you'd use to greet everyone? Warning, the words you are about to enter may be sent to other players. Please consider them carefully before you register them. Let's see, unfortunately we only have 8 characters here. Which means, unfortunately, my, I guess, trademark at this point, hello folks, won't actually fit. But I think if we just go with something really simple like hello is probably okay. Sure, let's put an exclamation point on that. I don't actually know how this formats in the game, but honestly, it doesn't really matter what you enter here. And I think you can change this later anyway. So let's just say, okay. That's a great line. Then what would you say when something truly moves your heart? You want to choose something universal, a phrase that anyone will understand, you know? And of course, this will also be sent to other players. Let's see. Well, whenever I message a good friend of mine, he always replies with yokai, which I assume is Japanese for something along the lines of awesome. And whenever I message him something that he really likes, this is what I get back usually, so let's go with yokai, just to have fun with it. Hello, yokai! I knew it, you are the one! Who else could be so well suited to managing the avenue? Yes, obviously, those 2 phrases are much more valuable than a doctorate in management. Sir, it's almost time for your next appointment. Oh, I almost forgot. My assistants, you heard me, I must leave now, so please support our newest manager. Yes, sir, please take care of yourself. Pleased to meet you. How should we address you? Let's see, how many characters do we have? 10. Of course we have 10. I'm not entirely sure what I want to enter here. You know what, let's take a bit of a thing out of X and Y's book. Anyone who's played X and Y will know exactly what I'm about to enter here. Anyone who's played the beginning of it, at least. Let's go with D-Meister. Not Big D. I think that would be a little bit awkward. Although, well endowing. Anyway, alright. D-Meister, now that you are the one to manage the development of the avenue, please turn it into a wonderful attraction where many people visit. I'll explain how to develop the avenue, so please talk to me when you're ready. Well, let's just get that explained to us right away. To make it more attractive, you'll want useful city improvements. For example, shops. In order for you to make a shop, you'll need someone who has a dream. You'll then have to invite that person to join the avenue. Speaking of invitations, someone is coming this way. Why don't you invite that person? Yes, if we stop someone as they walk through the avenue, you may speak to them. Amazing, is this a new avenue? It doesn't look like anyone has built a shop here yet. Maybe I can make my dream come true here. So, you can invite the person to join Avenue. If I were to make my dream come true on this avenue, I would want to make people's Pokemon more beautiful. Alright, let's make this person a resident. Seems like a good dream. Thank you, amazing! And a nice beauty salon called Barber Janice was built. The shops will be named after these randomly generated NPCs, but assuming you're playing on an actual console, you can actually get NPCs that share the names of your real-life friends that you play with. Anyway, if we head on over to this shop that has just been created, amazing! D-Meister, make your Pokemon more beautiful. And he will offer to groom one of your Pokemon, as this is a barber shop. These are pretty expensive things right here. Basically what they do is they increase your Pokemon's happiness. I'm not going to be doing it right now because they are pretty expensive. But anyway, that's basically how it works. Congratulations, you've just made your first shop. But having a shop means nothing if you don't have any customers. You'll need to talk to a customer and recommend the shop. Speaking of recommendations, someone's coming this way. Why don't you recommend our shop? So, let's step in front of this person and speak to them. Fun! Is this a new avenue? I wonder if it has any great shops. And we can recommend this person visit a shop. Do you know of any great shops that opened recently? Let's pick this one that we just opened and recommend it. Yes, Shriek, I don't know, Onomatopoeia, I'm off. And she goes to visit the shop, and it's a wonderful place. And she is really happy, which is awesome. And that causes these shops' popularity to go up. If the shop's popularity goes up enough, the Join Avenue will level up as well, which is pretty awesome. And as it levels up, you get more opportunities to open shops and more abilities and stuff like that. Congratulations, you've just recommended the shop, and that made the popularity of the avenue go up. Raise the popularities of shops in the avenue to make it famous. A good tip for bringing more customers is to use the communication features. You should turn on the Sea Gear to attract lots of passerby. You should also try communication facilities such as the Union Room and the Global Terminal. D-Meister will be serving as your assistants in the room over here. Please come visit us. If you'll excuse us. And off they go. Now there is quite a bit you can do with this feature. You can open up, I believe, anywhere between 10 and 12 shops. Something along that nature, and as you can see, there is a lot of space right here. Eventually, as more shops open, more people will come running through the avenue here. Let's see if we can catch anybody, just to catch a glimpse of what I'm talking about, but since there's only one shop, it might be a bit rare for someone to come running through here, but as you develop it, it will become easier. I'm not going to be covering this in full at this point by any means, because there is a ton of stuff relating to Join Avenue that you can do. So we're not going to be covering it yet, but we might come back here at a later point if I am so inclined to do so. Anyway, heading through here, we have Nimbasa City, the most populous city in the Unova region. Yes, look it up. It is not Castelia City, it is in fact Nimbasa City. Now I believe there is a glitch over here somewhere. Yes, as you can see, standing on these three lights, I do not cast a shadow, except for this one where I do. Really minor graphical glitch, but hey. Anyway, this is quite the big city, so I think, similar to Castelia, we're going to be going around and exploring, and the first thing we should probably check out is right here. I heard that in Gear Station you can have Pokemon battles in the subway, so I came here to test my skills, and what do you know? The subway bosses were here. Isn't that amazing? I mean, they're the strongest trainers in the Gear Station, and they said they battle if it's 2-on-2. This is an amazing opportunity. Would you please battle with me? Absolutely, let's do it. Oh, the name's Rosa. Yes, this is the female playable character in Black and White 2. If you elected to play as a female, you would have Nate here, and he would take on the appearance that we do now, which is pretty interesting. I like their names, Rosa and Nate. It's like resonate. Very nice. Let's become the best partners ever and surpass the subway bosses. So I'll have you challenge the subway bosses with me then. Having a battle in a place like this is a little irregular, but this must have happened for a reason. Battling in a different place will let me see different scenery, and I might learn something too. Now, Emmett, if you have something to add, please. Follow the rules and drive safely. We're headed for victory. All aboard! This is our introduction to the Battle Subway. Ingo and Emmett are basically the frontier brains of the Battle Subway, although they are obviously not actually the frontier brains because it's a subway and not a battle frontier. But anyway, Rosa will select the starter Pokemon weak to yours, which is pretty interesting. So this is, I believe, our first encounter with Duat. I really like Duat, it's an awesome Pokemon. Anyway, Electros and Chandelure, I believe they are both immune to ground. I'm actually not positive on that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Force Palm Electros right here. Electros is fascinating. Since it has Levitate and it is pure electric type, it does not have any weaknesses unless you manage to nullify its Levitate ability, which is really fascinating. And also, as you can see, they are very, very strong. So you're going to want to be careful here because they can do a number on you. As you can see right here. Yikes. So imagine encountering these guys in the actual battle subway itself. You can imagine that this would be pretty difficult. Now I haven't exactly explained what it is, the battle subway, but we will be getting into that pretty much momentarily, as you can probably imagine. And of course he uses Protect. Why wouldn't he? Alright, luckily it looks like Flame Burst is going to connect on Electros. And we are taking some paralysis, which is a little unfortunate. Luckily, I think we're probably going to be able to pull out a win without too much trouble. Luckily his Protect fails. Why did he shoot that at Chandelure? That does not seem like a very smart decision. Okay. Luckily, as Chandelure is part Ghost, Bite is super effective, and down it goes. Very nice. So I think without further ado, let us bring down this Electros. Or not. Seriously, game? Sheesh. Alright, there's no way you could have that succeed again. Ooh, we just took a Brick Break, which does a lot of damage, but luckily we survived it, which honestly surprises me, and both of us are able to get our attacks off, bringing down Electros. Very nice. Loads of experience for that. Lullaby gets level 29. Already getting up there. That makes me very happy. And we defeated the subway bosses. Bravo! What you showed us is the spark of trainers. However, let me say one thing. Move on to an even greater goal. I am Emmett. I lost together with Ingo. Your combination is the best. Perfect. You're very strong trainers. Very high praise coming from these two men. Very high praise indeed. Bravo! The combination of you and your Pokemon is truly fantastic. I'm Emmett. While I may have lost to you, I had a good time. Let's play again sometime. Yes, definitely. Next time, please ride the subway and battle with us there. Well then, we're off. All aboard! They were so tough, even when they were holding back for us. That's the subway bosses for you. I want to get even stronger and battle the subway bosses when they're giving it their all. Thanks, David. This is a token of my appreciation. Please take it. And we have obtained the completely useless Versus Recorder! When you have the Versus Recorder, you can record your battles with your friends or battles on the Battle Subway. David, I had a really great time battling with you. I hope we can battle together again sometime. See you! Alright, before I forget, I am going to run over to the Pokemon Center, which by the way is right over here, and I am going to heal. But that is not the last we're going to be seeing of Rosa, at least if we decide to try and take on a subway challenge. I'm not sure if I'm really going to try that even, because it is pretty difficult, but we might. Anyway, there is one particular challenge in the battle subway that allows you to do multi-battles, and that's basically what Rosa is there for, to serve as your CPU partner if you have no friends. Anyway, new medals. The Dowsing Specialist Medal, and the Non-Effective Artist Medal. Very nice. Get 14 hint medals, very cool. And I think before we end off this episode, it has been actually going for a decent amount of time at this point, I think we're going to head into the battle subway. This is the gear station. Woohoo, circles. They really liked their circular areas in Generation 5, I'll say that. But anyway, down here is basically a whole bunch of different subways that have different challenges that you can enter. Platform for double trains, platform for super double trains, you get the idea. There are singles, doubles, and multis in this area. I don't think there are any subways for triple battles or rotation battles, unfortunately. But anyway, the way it's set up is you go into a regular level train and you get to battle the subway masters at, I believe, try number 21. Once you get to your 21st fight, you get to fight one of the subway masters. One of them is for singles, the other is for doubles, and they are both in multis, although I don't remember which is which at the moment. If you manage to defeat them at the 21st fight in the regular train, you get to move on to the super train, where you can fight them again at try number 49, where, as you can probably expect, they are much harder. The way the battle subway works is it levels all of your Pokemon to 50 and you don't get any experience and you can't use items. Basically the standard fare like has been in most battle facilities. But anyway, right here we have something special. This is the platform for trains to Anvil Town. This is not a battle train. This is the platform for the train to Anvil Town. As you can see right here, each one of these trains has a differently colored route, and the one that we are on right now is the brown one. As you can see, the brown one goes into the northwest part of the region. And if we open up our town map, right up here is Anvil Town. This is the only town, I believe, in any Pokemon game that is not labeled with a city icon. It is labeled with a special area icon, which is pretty interesting. So anyway, without further ado, I think we're going to take the rest of this episode to explore Anvil Town a little bit. And I believe that since it is Sunday while I'm recording this, I think something special happens on Sunday in this area. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's Sunday. Anyway, here we are in Anvil Town, and I absolutely love the music in this place. Seriously, I love it. Oh, Pansage, where could you be? We went to the amusement park and saw a musical, but when we were going home, Pansage got on a different train. I wonder where it is now. That might be a side quest, I'm actually not sure. I don't remember it. It's so lively on weekends. Oh, me? I came here to watch the trains. Yes, anyone who likes trains would definitely like this area. But if you stand next to this girl right here, it adds a flute accompaniment to the music, which I really, really like. This is a new mechanic in Generation 5 that I believe is only in Generation 5, where if you're nearby an NPC playing an instrument, it will add that instrument to the music, which is really cool. What delicious air. A beautiful tune is spreading throughout the town. A beautiful tune indeed. You can trade lots of items. I was surprisingly fun when I tried. Yes, on weekends there is a bit of a trade-off here. Trains are so cool. My mom brought me, but now she's taking pictures somewhere. Oh, are you also curious about that train? Sure. Alrighty, let me explain. This super single train is a new mass-produced car. It's an environmentally friendly train because they revised all the parts to drastically reduce power consumption. Newer trains have to be built in a way that's both functional and environmentally friendly. Compared to the past, they've improved significantly. I believe he will discuss a different train every time you come here, which is pretty neat. Ah, I'm in trouble. I was so engrossed in my trip that I ran out of escape ropes. Let me see, will you trade your 2 escape ropes for my 1 revive? I mean, if we have 2 escape ropes, then sure. Oh, we don't actually have enough escape ropes. Darn. I'd really like that revive, especially since Dig serves as an escape rope, essentially. So you don't actually need to buy escape ropes once you have Dig. The device that changes the direction of trains is called a turntable. If there are a lot of people, I feel that the trains are happy. I am a star piece collector. You, over there, let's have a business-like exchange. Will you trade your star piece for my PP up? Yes? Okay, it looks like we actually had a star piece, so let's make that switch. Awesome. Win-win relationship. And we unlock the FunFest mission, Exciting Trading, which is interesting. What's this sign say here? Anvil Town, rolling out the steel rails. Indeed. The girl on the bridge. She's playing a lullaby for all the sleeping trains of this town. With that face, I bet you have something I want. Will you trade your 20 Pokeballs for my 1 full restore? No. That is a good deal, don't get me wrong, but honestly, I'd rather have the Pokeballs at this point. I wanted to get a picture from this angle. Now, I believe there are... Hang on, I should have my dowsing machine out. Are there not hidden items? Maybe there aren't. Huh. Anyway, this is a very, very tiny town here. Only 3 houses. They are full of people today, too. Do you also trade items? Odd little bit of dialogue there. No Pokemon Center or anything like that. I'm really just mainly talking to people to see if there's anything free that I can get. Everyone sure loves trains. Don't say that, man. You gotta be careful. One day I'm going to take the subway bosses Ingo and Emmett down. On the weekend, many Star Piece collectors gather here. They'll trade them for different items. I have to keep that in mind. Come back here with more Star Pieces in the future. Oh ho, with a face like that, I'll bet you're a Pokemon trainer. I work as a depot agent on the Battle Subway. Have you tried challenging the Battle Subway yet? It's a hot spot for those who want some serious battling action. But some people get too wrapped up in their battles, and there's no end to the lost and found items. That's right, nobody ever came to pick this up, so I'll give it to you. Oh sweet, a rare candy. Awesome, increases a level by 1. No worries, just take it. It's better for a trainer to use it than for me to hold on to it. I'm sure the item is happier too. You talk about items as if they have feelings. Like, they can think. I guess the item chooses the trainer. Isn't it amazing how just by riding a train you can see such a variety of scenery? And it looks like we have a Galvantula right here. I don't believe we've encountered one of those yet, but I hope we do soon, because I like them. Why do people love trains? Maybe it's the design, the way trains can run so fast and still be so comfortable. All the essential parts work together. Simple, but so beautiful. So beautiful indeed. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all there is to see here in Anvil Town. Very quick little side distraction here, but it's always fun to go here and just check it out. Not have anything required, just sort of leisurely hang out. Anyway, with that, we are now back in the Battle Subway Gear Station. And also with that, I think we're probably set to end off this episode. A rather laid-back one, but we got here to Nimbasa City, we fought the subway bosses Ingo and Emmett alongside Rosa, and we got to explore Anvil Town, a place that honestly I feel like people tend to skip over a lot. Which is really sad because I love its music. But anyway, next time on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we are going to be continuing our exploration of Nimbasa City, as it is quite large yet. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.